Welcome back to this channel. Today I'm on this site somewhere in Auckland, New Zealand, where we are doing a weather tightness investigation. So we've just finished our meeting. I'll tell you briefly about this property. A client called us because this property failed to get a CCCC, that is a Code of Compliance certificate from council, and council recommended that a thorough weather tightness investigation needs to be conducted before they can issue a CCC, which is a Code of Compliance certificate. Now, without a CCC, you cannot insure this property. Without insurance, you may not be able to sell the property eventually when you do. And if any damage happens, then you cannot be compensated and you have to pay out of pocket. So CCC, Code of Compliance, is very important as well for the property owner. So when we were conducted, I had to put together a team. I have a builder and I've got a qualified building surveyor. He had to be registered with council and a professional and another professional institute, the Building Institute of Quantity Surveyors, as a qualified building investigator. So I got that professional to come out here, and he's gonna carry out an investigation, part of which is gonna be intrusive, which means probing and cutting out patches of part of the cladding just to see what is happening under there, in behind the cladding. So the problem with this particular building is basically up the top there. That cladding, the brick cladding, is pretty much okay. It's that top cladding which is polystyrene, plaster over polystyrene, and some of it is supposedly leaking. That one there is a deck, and there's been issues with it's a floating deck, and there's been issues with the deck letting in moisture, or moisture not coming through, or not ejecting moisture properly. So our job here really is to do an inspection. We've just finished a meeting, the site meeting, where we went through the council report and the issues that have been raised in the report, and the building surveyor is in the building and he's doing his bit while I'm out here filming. So what will happen is that the building surveyor will come out, will do his investigation, and then he'll go and write a report. And when he's done, I'll get a copy of the report, and council will also get a copy of the report, and then we'll wait for council, depending on the outcome of the report and what the building inspector says needs to be done or whatever, and then council will write to the client and tell them whether the client will require a new building consent based on the report or not, and whether there are some things and how to go about fixing those things. So once the client gets that report, then they will call us in back again, and then we can help them design the drawings or design what the report has recommended to code, apply for the BC for them, and then take it from there. So basically our role here is partly project management and also partly design. Partly project management and partly design. So in project management, I'm just making sure that everybody is on board, everybody understands their roles, the building surveyor, what they're supposed to do. Of course, they know what they should do, and then explaining to the client what everybody is here to do. So my role, the building surveyor role, and the builder's role. So from the building surveyor, a report will come out, and then I'll have a look at it, council will have a look at it. If it involves lodging a new building consent, which means drawing up some things, designing up some new details, yeah, and then we'll do that. And then we'll get the consent, and then the builder can now come on site and start construction. So this is quite a short video, just explaining this process. This is another aspect of the job that we do. We handle as an office. Weather tightness issues is a special niche that I established. I've sort of become a bit of an expert in it. It's quite a fiddly job because you never know what you can find in a building once you start pulling things apart. So that is always some anticipation of what it's going to be. And again, you know, this relates to, like for the Kenyan audience, this relates to what I was talking about regarding the JKIA leak. You know, you've got a similar problem, a leaking building. You don't need to hold committees to decide what is going to happen. What you need to do is you get the expert in, people who know what they do. That is our surveyor there. He's just coming in. He's been doing some copies of the plans. That is the builder and the client. So with the JKIA thing, you don't need a committee of 10 people to come and, you know, discuss how to solve a problem. Get somebody who knows the process. Get the expert. You know, they come in, they do their job. In this instance, the surveyor is going to do his job, find out where the leaks are and recommend what needs to be done. Then we'll come in and then do exactly that. Council is on hand to inspect that and make sure everything is done according to the code. And then the process of repairing this house begins. And this is not going to take ages. This is something that is going to take maybe, the report is going to come out in 27 hours according to the surveyor. And then we'll start on the drawings. Maybe the drawings will take maybe a week tops maximum to be sorted. And then we're back again in council to make a decision. You know, so yeah. And just a bit of, you know, why this building is leaking is that I think the initial builder, from what the client has told us, did some work, but then they didn't finish or they didn't do it well, and then the client didn't get the CCCC. So when council came to inspect and they found issues with the building, then they didn't give the CCC. So that's quite that oftentimes happens when you don't get the right professionals to do the job, so they leave you hanging, and then you have to get people like us to come out and try and help you sort out that problem once and for all. Yeah, so it's a big house. This is quite it's a two-story split level house. So you've got the garage there. And then that's the main entry, and then you've got the top floor. So I won't be filming inside for obvious reasons, privacy reasons, but basically this gives you a little bit of background about, you know, the other variety of work that we do, which is weather tightness, leaky buildings, etc., etc. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna end this video here. And then I'll see you in the next video when I tell you how it goes once we get the inspection report from the builder and from the building surveyor.